Hey guys, what's up? Tori here. So I am here to do kind of a 2 weeks post-op update on my arm lift surgery. I'm actually going to be 2 weeks post-op tomorrow, but I had my doctor appointment today. I had another follow-up appointment with my surgeon today, and so I figured I might as well just do the update now, and I will actually show you my arms in full today as well because I don't have to wear the bandages anymore. Woohoo! I'm so happy about that because the bandages were so like itchy and stuff, and they were really itchy was like the main thing, like, and they got hot too, but the main thing is they were super itchy and they were driving me nuts. And so I don't have to wear bandages anymore, which is awesome. And he actually took all these steri strips off today as well. Like I had considered peeling them off myself, but I was like too afraid to do it because I was afraid that like I was gonna pull something or do some damage, so like I just didn't dare do it. But overall, my appointment went really good today. Everything looks really good. He was really happy. My arms are still a little bit swollen, which I'll show you them like in full as soon as I'm done, kind of like saying how the appointment all went and stuff. But they're still a little bit swollen, which he said is normal. It'll probably be a few weeks before the swelling all goes down. But other than that, everything is looking really good and just how he expected. He told me I can start gradually increasing my activity. So obviously I can't go like jumping right back into my normal workout routine, but he said I can kind of gradually work my way back up. So like, I mean, I can go for walks, but he said I could probably like step it up and like I could probably go for a bike right now. He said if I wanted to, or like I could probably go for a run too if I wanted. So I can just kind of start gradually working my way back up. He said don't get back into like a full workout routine though, probably until you're about like 4 weeks post-op. So a couple weeks yet before I can get back into like my full 100% normal workout routine, which that's okay. I understand. I want everything needs to be like fully healed so I don't do any damage or anything like that. And then as far as lifting goes, he told me just kind of let comfort be my guide. That sounds kind of funny. But he said just do what feels comfortable. So if you're lifting something and it hurts to lift it, or if you feel like you're straining to lift it, then don't do it. Obviously no like major heavy lifting. So like, he said if it's obviously a really heavy object, probably don't lift it. And again, that's until I'm probably between 4 and 6 weeks post-op to kind of have that as my guide. But he said I can gradually start, trying to lift things and see how they feel. He's like just, be smart. If it hurts to do it or if you're straining to do it, don't do it. So I kind of would assume then that probably things that are around 20 pounds or heavier, just don't even bother try to lift, because I'm sure those would probably hurt a little bit because right under here does kind of get a little bit sore yet. But other than that, like I really don't have like any pain at all anymore or anything. And I do have like a couple spots where like I was kind of worried that there was like infection or something starting in them, but he said, oh no, they probably just got a little irritated by the bandages. They're fine. They're not, I mean, they don't look like super bad or anything, but it's like they just had me nervous. And he was like, oh no, they're fine. It's all good. But overall, my arms look really amazing. I'll just go ahead and roll my sleeves up so I can show you this. I'll do my right arm first. So this is my right arm. Right now this looks kind of Frankenstein-esque, but this is my arm, if you guys can believe that. Like before I had skin like hanging way down to here, and now none. It is still a little swollen. The most swollen area is like right down in here because this is where he did most of his liposuction. So, and like right here, you can, like if you press here, it actually feels a little hard yet. It's because you can kind of feel where like there's a lot of the swelling. And the only spot I was like a little nervous about is there's one spot here kind of by my armpit that looked a little bit red. And I was like nervous about it, but he said, oh, it probably just got rubbed by your bandages funny and it just got a little irritated, but it's not like, it's really healing nice. I mean, it got like a tiny bit red, but like it's not like pussy or anything. And he's like, it's totally fine. There's nothing to worry about there. So, yeah, I'll get close and I'll maybe move this out. Turn this way a little bit so you can see in full. That's what and the incisions actually look really nice too. And he said they should, judging by how they're looking already, that they should fade really nice and not really be too terribly noticeable, which I really don't care about that so much because, I mean, to me, a scar, I would so much rather have a scar instead of incisions, instead of skin. I mean, I'd rather have a scar versus skin any day. So, and there is a little bit of bruising even back here. Yet there is a little bit of bruising, yet that's just from the liposuction. I don't know if you can actually see right here on my elbow. That's where the liposuction tool went in, but otherwise it all looks really good. There is incisions down into my armpit as well. As far as shaving goes, I'm pretty much just gonna go with the philosophy like I'm just gonna try to shave like around the scar until the scar completely heals and is like flattened. I'll just kind of shave around it. And as far as deodorant goes, he told me to use baby powder until like it kind of flattens up and completely heals. But I think I might, like when I start going back to work, I might just put a little bit of normal deodorant and just go kind of around the scar just so I have a little bit more protection than just baby powder for deodorant. So, and now I will show you my other arm. So, I know I'm not wearing a tank top today, but it's a little bit cooler out today than it has been. This arm is a little bit more sore than the other arm for some reason today. I don't know why, but it doesn't hurt bad or anything. But there's the scar going down into my armpit. And it's up here. I'll just turn this way just a little bit. This was the other spot here that I was worried about. It's like a blood blister pretty much. And he said, oh, it's just from the bandages. You just got a little bit of a blister. He said it'll go away and it's totally fine. And again, there was like one little red spot here. And he said, again, it's totally fine. It probably just got a little bit irritated by the bandages. So now that I don't need the bandages anymore, it's fine. And again, my arms are still kind of swollen, so this isn't like 100% how they're gonna look in the end, but they already look so amazing, and I seriously just cannot believe that these are my arms. Like, there's no more skin, nothing. It is amazing. And like right here, right under here is the only spot where that kind of hurts a little bit, and it just feels kind of bruised really is all, and it only hurts like if I bump it or touch it, or like if I like shake my arm for any reason. That's the only time it really feels a little sore. But otherwise, like, it feels good and it looks good. I mean, it looks a little Frankenstein-ish right now, but overall, like, I think it looks amazing. And I'm just so amazed by the fact that these are actually my arms. Like, it's amazing to me. And like, I can just slide my arms into like any shirt I want now. I love it. I'm so happy, and this recovery has been amazing. It's been way, way easier than I ever anticipated it would be. Like, and the only difficult thing has been the fact that, you know, I've had to take it easy and haven't been able to do a ton. But now that I'm allowed to start kind of getting back into my normal stuff and start kind of building back up into what I was doing before, that makes me really excited, so I don't have to be like quite so bored anymore. But I'm really happy, really excited, and I don't regret doing the surgery one bit. I would do it 1,000 times over. It was, like I said, it was way, way easier than I thought it'd be. And even too, like last week, I honestly thought I was gonna have a humongous gain, like, because I weigh myself every Sunday. And I thought I was gonna have a huge gain because I just was like, because I couldn't do anything, I was just feeling like I am gonna gain weight. Like, and because like we haven't had like all of my normal healthy options in the house either, because I haven't personally gone to get groceries. And so there's just been a lot of things that I've been eating that I don't typically eat. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have a huge gain. Like, this just is not gonna be good. But then I was surprised, and I had a 2-pound loss last week. I was like, how did I even pull this off? Like, it just amazes me how crazy our bodies really are, and that our bodies kind of know how to accommodate that. And it could be partially like I probably maybe was retaining a little fluid from surgery, so that maybe just kind of lost a little bit of water weight too, maybe is what it was. I actually did weigh myself the Sunday after my surgery, and I had lost a couple of pounds that week too, so I probably lost maybe a couple pounds of skin. So I would assume the skin maybe weighed about 2 pounds roughly then, is what I'm thinking in total. The skin on my arms, because, you know, it's just arm skin. It's not like, it really wasn't like, I mean, it looked like a ton of skin, but it, like, weight wise, it probably wasn't near as much skin as you would think. I'm sure I probably have a good between 10 and 15 pounds of skin on my belly, I'm sure. But so overall, this has been a great experience. I would recommend it to anybody. It is not as bad as it looks. It really is very easy. I mean, for me, the recovery went very smooth. It was relatively painless. I had very little pain and all that too. So overall, I'm so happy with this whole journey and experience, and like it makes me feel more at ease about getting my belly done too at some point. So I'm really excited. And guys, I'm almost 2 years post-op for my weight loss surgery. On September 14, I'll be 2 years post-op, so that's when I will do a much more bigger like weight loss update video. But I'm almost 2 years post-op already too, and I'm just so happy with where I'm at, and I feel so much more confident and happy with my body and myself. So yeah, that's everything I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much. Oh, by the way, I go back to work next week Tuesday. The day after Labor Day is when I go back to work, so just so you guys know that too. I have the rest of this week off, and then I will be going back, and I cannot wait to go back because I miss my kiddos and I miss my coworkers. So I'm really ready to go back, and I can't wait to go back. So again, you guys, thanks so much for all your love, support, and prayers. You can follow me on Facebook and Instagram. I'll put the links in the description below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.